and welcome to the Federal. Decks have been cleared for Priyanka Gandhi Vadra's electoral debut. She will be contesting the Lok Sabha elections, a by-election from Wayanad, the constituency won by her brother Rahul Gandhi in the recently concluded Lok Sabha elections. It's also the constituency that had elected Rahul to Parliament, to the Lok Sabha in 2019 when he had lost from Amethi. Now, this decision to field Priyanka was taken yesterday by Congress President Mallikarjun Kharge in consultation with Rahul Gandhi, who has decided to retain the Rae Bareli constituency from Uttar Pradesh, which he will be representing. It's a constituency with which the Congress's Nehru Gandhi family has an almost century-long association. It was represented by Sonia Gandhi between 2004 and 2024. This year, ahead of the Lok Sabha elections, Sonia Gandhi decided not to contest the Lok Sabha elections. She's moved to the Rajya Sabha now. And Rahul, who many had thought would contest from Amethi, if he chooses to contest from two seats, aside from Wayanad, chose to contest from Rae Bareli. And there was this big question ever since he won both Rae Bareli and Wayanad on which seat he would vacate. This decision now was taken yesterday that he will vacate Wayanad. And once he vacates the seat, by-elections are called for that seat. It will be Priyanka Gandhi, his sister, who will be contesting from Wayanad. By and large, expects Priyanka to win Wayanad comfortably. It's a stronghold of the party. It's a seat that will, that she will be contesting from after Rahul vacates it. And it also perhaps is going to cause a lot of interest in how Parliament functions now, because you'll have, for the first time in a very long time, three members of the Nehru Gandhi family in Parliament, Rahul and Priyanka in the Lok Sabha, Sonia Gandhi in the Rajya Sabha. And naturally, the BJP, other members of the NDA coalition are going to jump at this. They've already done so and claim that this is furthering of the Nehru Gandhi dynasty in politics. The family cannot look beyond members of itself. They've chosen to bring in Priyanka when they could have just as well brought in some other, son of the soil, a leader from Kerala, or, somebody else who was not a direct member of the family to contest from Wayanad. There will also naturally be a lot of allegations coming Rahul's way and accusations coming Rahul's way from both the left, which was the immediate rival for the Congress in the Wayanad constituency and for Rahul in the Wayanad constituency, as well as from the BJP, of Rahul cheating the people of Wayanad, deserting the people of Wayanad, the moment he managed to secure a seat for himself again from the Hindi heartland of UP. But having said that, while these allegations will come, naturally the Congress will have a way of responding to them. Rahul made this very clear on why he's taken the decision that he's taken when he spoke yesterday after the party leaders decided to field Priyanka from Wayanad. And he said that he has an emotional connect with both Wayanad and Rae Bareli, and that it was the party which thought it would be best had he, if he chose to stick with Rae Bareli. And because of his emotional connect with Wayanad, he did not want to leave the constituency with an impression that the family and that he are abandoning it. It's been decided that Priyanka will be contesting from there. And he said as much that Wayanad will have two MPs, both himself and Priyanka Gandhi Vadra, and that their doors will always be open, and he will make sure that the commitments he has made to the people of Wayanad will be fulfilled by his sister as the MP, and of course by the Congress party. Whatever assurances have been given will be fulfilled to the people of Wayanad. Now, the entry of Priyanka also brings in a few other factors. There are naturally the issues of dynasty, which I mentioned, which the Congress's rivals are going to rake up. But politically, what would be more interesting is one to see how Priyanka engages with her political commitments in the Lok Sabha, how she participates. She's widely credited to be a very good orator. She is also way more political, or at least that is the perception, that she's way more political, and she understands issues really well. She speaks quite well and quite, without any kind of, political correctness holding her back. When she needs to be combative, she's combative. When she needs to be emotional, she's emotional. So there are also those things that the Congress will naturally try and benefit from. But the other aspect is, remember that in 2019, when Rahul decided to contest from Wayanad, there was a justification he had given for that decision at that point in time. He lost Amethi in 2019, which is a different matter. But the decision to contest from one seat in the north and one seat in the south, as Rahul had said in 2019, was to bridge the political divide between the north and the south. Now, over the last 5 years, we've seen that divide, in a sense, widen. Electorally, we've seen how the, till the 2024 Lok Sabha elections, till these were completed, there was a very clear distinction on the political map of India of BJP dominating practically all states of the north and the central part of the country, while the opposition was, and especially the Congress, was confined to the southern states. And many, in fact, even within the Congress had come to start accusing their own party of being dominated by a South lobby. After this current Lok Sabha election concluded, you've seen the BJP make some inroads in the South. They've managed to pick up a seat in Kerala. They've not performed as they had in Karnataka in 2019, but they haven't lost a lot of ground in Karnataka either. And they've captured power in Orissa. They've doubled their seats in Telangana. Tamil Nadu still remains a territory for the BJP that it has not been able to make inroads into. But nonetheless, there is a sense that the BJP, while it is expanding its footprint in the south, there is also equally a sense that it remains, in terms of its thinking, in terms of its political alignments, a party of the north or a party of the Hindi heartland, and it doesn't understand the issues of the south. It doesn't, its leadership is, in a sense, alienated from the core issues that dominate politics of the southern states. And that is where Rahul in 2019 had talked about a gap coming into the political landscape between the north and the south, a divide that needed to be bridged. With Priyanka Gandhi contesting from Wayanad and expected to win that seat, and Rahul already an MP from Rae Bareli, that is a message that the Gandhis and the Congress party would want to go forward with, of bridging this political divide between the north and the south. And at the same time, while there will be a concerted project on part of the Congress party to reclaim the ground it has lost in the northern and the central states of India, the Hindi heartland of India, where there has been a clear sign of revival in this elections. The Congress has done rather well in UP because it was in an alliance with the Samajwadi Party. It's picked up 6 seats from UP. It's picked up 5 seats with nearly 47% vote share in Haryana, a state that goes to polls towards the end of this year. And there are generally signs of the Congress making some sort of a revival on the ground in the region that one can call the north of the Vindhyas. The south is still a state where the Congress has a government in Telangana, it has a government in Karnataka. In Kerala, in the Lok Sabha elections, it's managed to win 18 out of the 20 seats that the state has. And Tamil Nadu, it has a very strong alliance with the DMK, and that's an alliance that won all seats of the state in the Lok Sabha elections. So with Priyanka now looking after the southern flank and Rahul in the north, the Congress would naturally want to build on these gains, to build a narrative of revival, and simultaneously also strengthen their narrative of bridging the political gap between the north and the south. That's something that would be interesting to look at, aside from how Priyanka personally engages with not just Kerala, but also the South, whether aside from being just a member of parliament from Wayanad, if she would also take in greater responsibility of canvassing widely for the party in the southern states. Remember that South India has always been a state where the Gandhi family, even if the Congress was on a decline, the Gandhi family always had a great traction with voters in the South. And so that's something that naturally Priyanka would want to cash in on and the Congress would want to cash in on. So it remains to be seen what kind of role the party has for her beyond that of a member of parliament. But there are significant takeaways from this decision. And it will be very interesting to see how this pans out once the by-polls are called and if Priyanka, as is expected, makes a very, very good debut or a good victory from Wayanad and enters the Lok Sabha.